Hi disciples, this is Jet Sue, and on my channel I talk about God, His love for us, His Son, and His Son coming back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And for those coming back, thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the synchronization of marriage and the persuasion and the influence of a partner can be detrimental to the other if they're not in a strong thinking process and control their own thinking and their own mind in doing stuff instead of some synchronization is good, but if you know the right thing and you have somebody persuading you to do wrong, so today then it can be detrimental. So today we're gonna focus on the religious and cultural background of partners going in marriage, and because most time people get married, they from different religious background, and that can be a problem. So today we're going to talk about Ahab and how his synchronization with Jezebel lead him down to a part of destruction. So once Ahab met Jezebel, Jezebel was a Phoenician princess, and she was from Tyre, Sidon, and in her culture and her belief and her religion, they worship Baal, which is some false nature god. While Ahab, on the other hand, he grew up in Israel and Judah, and they worship Yahweh, the true and living God. But here come Jezebel. Once she married to Ahab, Ahab allowed Jezebel to persuade him to synchronize in a dangerous religious belief. So now, as we said, once Jezebel take over, as we said, Ahab brain, persuade him, Jezebel is now like running the country, running the land. So now she's going around killing all the Yahweh prophet of the one true God in Israel. She killed over 300, a lot of the prophets in Israel at the time. But one prophet stand out at that time, and his name was Elijah. And Elijah was speaking to God at that time. Because don't forget, Ahab grew up in Jerusalem, in the Jewish community. So he knows our Yahweh, he knows his culture. But he allowed this evil, wicked woman to come in his life and synchronizing in a cat and mouse game. Dangerous, detrimental cat and mouse game. Religious cat and mouse game. So now Jezebel take over the land. I don't even know what Ahab was doing at that time. But Jezebel was just roaming the land, killing everyone of her men, going out, and she commissioned all of them to go out and execute all the prophets. Because Israel have a lot of prophets back then. Kill all the people who don't worship the false god Baal. Because she wants Israel to be now dominated by worshiping false god Baal. But what's surprising is the people, all the people know that they Yahweh, the true living God, one and living God, help them all the time. And to see they now worshiping Baal for a few years now, Baal have not done anything for them. Nothing for them Baal has not done. And they still did not wake up under the strong persuasion to say, wait a minute, this is a false God. Or maybe a lot of them know, but did not care. Because why? Why they did not care? Because they did not care about Yahweh. So those who care about Yahweh didn't want to have that Baal, false nature God, roaming the land with evil Jezebel. So once that happened, Jezebel running the land, Ahab now, in turn, Elijah got the message from God to go back to Ahab and say, Ahab, what you're doing is wrong. You're allowing all my people in Judah and Jerusalem to be worshiping false God. You know how you were brought up. You know how you grew up. You know your cultures and religion. And what Jezebel have you do, she persuades you in a cat and mouse dangerous religious game. And you need to change and you need to turn around, because guess what, Ahab, I'm telling you, God said to tell you, a famine is coming. So when Ahab heard that, guess what? Ahab know Yahweh, because he was from the Jewish background. He grew up in Jerusalem. So he know what Yahweh could do. So you know what he did? He joined with the evil Jezebel. And he said, we're going to have a manhunt for Elijah. We kill many of the other prophets before. This prophet Elijah, he's the one speaking to God. We're gonna have to wipe him out. We can't have that. We can't have that. We're gonna have to wipe him out. Isn't that amazing? That Ahab know the right and allow Jezebel to persuade him. Why? Because he allowed her to persuade him, and now he's synchronized in a dangerous marriage, dangerous cat and game religion. So now Ahab know Yahweh and afraid. So he said, Jezebel, we're gonna have to wipe Ahab out. So what he does, he allow, you could say, an international manhunt. They commission an international manhunt to execute of all of people looking for Ahab. God said, Ahab, God looking for Elijah. I said, I'm sorry. God said, Elijah, my true servant Elijah, I'm going to tell you what's up. Go in hiding. Go in hiding. Those two evil are synchronized in a dangerous detrimental game. But don't worry. They have all my people now following after their false god Baal. Baal, they have everyone. They're killing those who not worshiping Baal in Jerusalem. God said, Ahab, don't worry. Don't worry. You see that Jezebel? She's going down. She is going down. And I'm going to give her the debt. Her shame, sin is going to be out there for all to see the type of debt she's going to get. I'm going to allow the raven to just eat her alive down there on the street. So everybody, she was on a high chair. I told you guys, we got to get up those high chairs. She was on a very high chair. Very high chair. It's her way or the byway? Her way or debt? Debt to all those who don't worship Baal, the false nature god is what they call it. So Ahab was afraid of Elijah's word because Ahab knows the truth and he knows what Yahweh can do because he grew up in Jerusalem. So he knows the strength and power of Yahweh. So when Elijah said, famine is coming, Ahab was scared because he knows Yahweh is going to make a famine come. He knows anything Elijah tell him Yahweh said to warn you about is going to happen. So he said, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. He teamed up with Jezebel and Ahab synchronized. And as we know, what happened? So the synchronization of a marriage with a partner not able to control their own thinking process, their own brain, that when someone else, when your partner told you that jump over the bridge, you say, wait a minute, I grew up all my life. I know if you jump over the bridge, you're going to die. Why are you jumping over the bridge? Why are you allow such evil thought process by your partner to have you synchronize in such evil act? So the synchronization is detrimental in a marriage if a partner can't be able to control their own thinking process. Dangerous cat and mouse game. And that's exactly what happened to Ahab. Ahab was okay. Jezebel came in, and as we said, turned things upside down for Ahab. Ahab of all the people on the land worshiping false gods, sinning against God. And God said, I'm going to punish you because you know the right. And you have this evil woman having you playing cat and mouse game with my people. And the people should be punished too because those people, they know the right. They know who is Yahweh. But now they're worshiping false Baal, the false god. From Sidon, Tyre, Sidon, whatever. From the Phoenician princess Jezebel. She ruined the thought process of all those people. She have all those people just going out killing, randomly killing everybody. Anybody else's don't worship Baal, you're going down. So my fellow disciples, I just want to say, when you're in a marriage, and you have a couple, control your own thinking process. You grow up in a culture and a religious belief, don't have your other partner influence you in bad belief, because you will go down in a dangerous path if you're not controlled, if you are easily, I should say, persuaded. Don't be easily persuaded, my disciples. When you know the right and you do the right, don't have anyone come in and influence you. So when you're in a dating mode, this is the reason why. These are the questions you're supposed to ask. You're supposed to know what your partner believes in and have strong backbone. But sometimes a lot of people know what their partner believes in and they know what they believe in, but yet still they go ahead and said, okay, I think, I'm going to be okay in this marriage and everything is going to be okay. And then later on they find out all hell broke loose because one partner wants to drag the other one down into the path of destruction. So we have to be strong in our belief. What we believe in is true. You have nothing to do with crime. We have to stay strong, stand on our feet, and not be easily influenced, not be easily persuaded. Just because the person is a partner, you know how you were brought up, Don't allow them to take you down to a dark path of destruction. And a lot of people allow synchronization in a marriage. Or just a regular couple living together, dangerous path. I'm talking about religion. Some people believe in some dark things. And you never believe in those dark things before. But you said, that's your partner. Oh, that partner, I believe in those dark things. I'm going to go ahead and trot along. And then you find yourself in destruction. Dangerous cat and mouse game. So my fellow disciple, I just want to say, when you believe in something that is truthful, not leading you down to a dark path of destruction, don't allow anyone, your partner or anyone, to come in and persuade you to be not in the light, but in the darkness with them. Stay in the light, my fellow disciples. Stay in the light, my eye watchers. Stay in the light. Don't play that cat and mouse dangerous religious game. Because you know the truth. When you know the truth and the right, you stay on the path. Don't be easily influenced. So until then, my disciple, I just want to say, be strong. Be not easily influenced. Be not easily persuaded. Until then, God first, man second. God first, man second. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever I upload anything new, you'll be the first to hear, and the like button. Thank you and God bless.